9 of the world's strangest and rarest creatures that look like aliens will amaze you. Dear friends, Mysterious Universe sends greetings to everyone. The animal world around us is incredibly rich and diverse, with countless species and fascinating creatures. Among these, many animals have become familiar to humans. However, there are still lesser-known species due to their existence in unique environments. In today's video, the Mysterious Universe channel would like to present to you. You won't believe they actually exist. Now, let's explore what those creatures are. 1. Chinese version of chupacabra. Here's the natural English translation of your text. It is a mysterious creature, imbued with the colors of legend. It is a terrifying obsession for the people living in certain regions of the Americas and Puerto Rico. On March 24, 2010, in Shenzhen City, located in the southeastern region of Sichuan Province, China, a local resident caught an animal that looks exactly like the descriptions of the chupacabra. This animal is gray in color, but unlike the chupacabra, it doesn't attack goats. Instead, it targets chickens. The rooster's crow woke up Ke Shu Ying, the man who raised the whole flock of chickens. He saw a fierce beast tearing apart the panicked flock of chickens scattering in chaos. Here are 2 natural English translations for the given Vietnamese text. Thanks to the neighbors' help, they finally managed to trap the beast in the cage. This creature looks like a strange mix between a rat, a kangaroo, and a dog, especially with its unusually large front legs. This animal is about 60 centimeters long with a tail of roughly 30 centimeters. When the villagers feed it vegetables or meat, it devours them eagerly and with great relish. Everyone said that the creature was extremely fierce, with nearly all its fur gone, leaving only a few patches on its back and front legs. However, this mystery was finally unraveled thanks to a man named Ho Den. Forrest G. Tuzon's office explained that the chupacabra monster was actually a genetically mutated goat, causing it to lose all its fur. After learning the full story, the local people released it back into the forest. And perhaps among the countless strange creatures that have ever appeared, this is the only one whose origins humans have explained so accurately and thoroughly. 2. A humanoid creature with a flat, fish-like face, living in the forest. This is also a strange creature, but its breeding process is even more bizarre and perplexing than the previously mentioned one. This animal was found in the lake near the town of Kitchenuma, Ontario Province, Canada. It has long, dark brown fur, but its head, face, and legs are smooth and hairless. Its face was exactly like that of a wild boar, with a broad, almost dog-like snout and the unmistakable, distinctive teeth of a boar. There was no mistaking it. According to reports, 2 nurses in the area discovered this strange creature while walking their dog around the lake. Their dog kept barking non-stop when it caught a strange smell rising from the lake. At that moment, the 2 nurses and the dog pulled the creature from the lake and realized it looked extremely bizarre. Immediately, they snapped a photo of that monster. However, right after taking this photo, the 2 nurses panicked and fled immediately. However, the strangest thing was when the locals returned to the spot where the creature was found. It had vanished without a trace. Therefore, no one could verify its true identity, nor was it clear where it came from or why it had such a bizarre appearance. Many couldn't help but think of the legendary Montau monster upon witnessing this. Even I thought so. Here are the natural English translations for your Vietnamese text. 3. The extraordinarily strange-faced pig. Surely upon hearing the name, you'd wonder why pig pairs so perfectly with the little colt. That's really strange, but the truth is far scarier than you could ever imagine. Here is the image of that strange-faced pig. This terrifying pig originates from Fengchong village, in the town of Xiping, China. It was a creature with a face resembling a qilin, featuring a broad forehead, tiny eyes, and a small snout all closely set together. Notably, its front legs are significantly shorter than its hind legs, leading many to immediately think it's a qilin. This poor creature has 4 siblings, all of whom are completely normal. Mrs. Fengchong Lin, who owns a herd of 10 sows, shared. It was utterly terrified, always avoiding people whenever it had the chance. Just look into its eyes to see how terrified it is. Surely no one would want to buy that. It looks so weird. However, contrary to her belief, it was this very pig that made Shiping village famous. Day and night, the place bustles with people coming and going. Everyone eager to admire and take photos with the uniquely styled pig. Therefore, the family members no longer feel disgusted by that poor little pig. Mrs. Feng's son not only enjoys playing with the piglet but also gives it milk every day. The animal you're seeing in this video is an incredibly special creature. When its eyes gleamed brightly and constantly shifted colors. Even a surprising reaction can make the eyes turn two different colors. This tiger has been identified as a male, with a body length of over 1 meter and weighing approximately 30 kilograms. Its vibrant reddish-orange fur stands out strikingly and catches the eye. Its appearance closely resembles that of the holy species, yet it also shares many similarities with mutated civets or wildcats. However, all those features pale in comparison to the strange eyes, which can shift into 3 different colors. It's an opaque milky white, yellow, and pink color. Sometimes, it startles itself upon catching its reflected gaze. One eye a deep, dark gold, the other a blazing pink. Thanks to that flexible transformation, the caregiver was utterly astonished. According to the introduction, this special animal is cared for by the Gizan City Wildlife Protection Association in Jiangxi Province, China. This animal was brought to the Central Zoo 10 years ago, but its exact species origin remains unidentified to this day. In May 2010, the Jiangxi Provincial Research Institute sent this animal's DNA samples to the laboratory for analysis. Finally, they identified the name of this animal as the binturong. However, since no DNA samples from the offspring have been collected yet, the Research Association lacks sufficient evidence to confirm whether this is indeed a newly discovered species of parasite. Hook-nosed civet. Here's the English translation of your text. On May 11, 2007, a farmer named Mario Moreno Lope living in Mitobac, Mexico. While checking the mousetrap in the house, I unexpectedly discovered a bizarre and terrifying-looking creature. It was a large head, with bulging white eyes and a lower body that was nothing but skin and bones. Moreover, its thick, bushy tail only added to the confusion in identifying the creature's species. Ms. Phi, this is definitely a real alien. Overcome with terror, Mr. Mario decided to kill the creature to ease his mind. He drowned the creature in water, but it wasn't until the 3rd try that he succeeded. Not long after eliminating that strange creature, Mr. Mario died in a car fire involving a K-Min vehicle. The suspicion is that the fire that burned Mr. Mario had an unusually high temperature compared to ordinary fires. Afterward, many began to speculate that the mysterious creature he discovered might be an extraterrestrial being. More specifically, it's a newborn alien baby. At that time, the child's mother and her gang came to take revenge on him. However, this story is really hard to believe. Because in this world, there's no such thing as aliens, right everyone? What do you think about this issue? Do you believe in the actual existence of aliens? Recently, residents in Xinjiang City, Henan Province, China have been extremely worried and confused. A strange and mysterious creature suddenly appeared on the street. This animal has a mane on its head, resembling the mohawk hairstyle popular among young people. The rosy skin was dotted with dark spots, like the patterns on a leopard's fur. According to reports, Tanhong is a city located near several scientific research centers and medical schools in the region. The locals suspect that this creature might be the result of a special breeding program. And that creature escaped from the laboratory. According to a local, this might be a failed product from some genetic experiment. Its pink color made them mistake it for a pig pen. However, the local police confirmed that it was actually a hairless dog breed from China. The Chalice d'Estes Hales is a hairless dog breed with a very high price. And if this is indeed a dog, it might just be a potential candidate for Triet Vodic. The puppet looks exactly like a human. The Konku, a bizarre creature with a half-human, half-beast appearance, was born at the Fancon ID Veterinary Hospital. The city of Sokoto is in Nigeria. The veterinarian at the hospital said that as soon as the dugong was brought in, they noticed it had abnormal signs. But in reality, this is just an ordinary spinning top, no different from any other. After rumors of a human-shaped dugong began to spread widely, A large crowd of curious onlookers flocked to Fancon ID Veterinary Hospital to see this strange creature with their own eyes. From then on, a series of rumors began to spread about the incident. There is currently no truly clear and convincing explanation for the human-like creature known as the Ku. According to reports, deformed puppies like these are not uncommon. For that reason, in the Lady Ferry area of the Eastern Province, South Africa, the locals here have just welcomed a newborn dugong with an unusual appearance. The creature was born with a half-human, half-beast form that terrified and bewildered the people. Many people still believe that deformed whale is an alien creature. The rumors caused panic among residents in nearby areas, forcing scientists to step in and investigate. Dr. Lupa Belo Wabi, director of the veterinary department, confirmed that the photos of the alien creature appearing at Lady Ferry are real. That is absolutely true, and it was created by *Ku*. The cause of the lamb's deformity was infection with the Rift Valley fever virus, RVFV, during the early stages of pregnancy. This pangolin has 28 pairs of chromosomes, while humans only have 23 pairs. From the moment it was born, it couldn't survive. Ku. This is the rainy season, and every time the plants grow vigorously, the mother plant has already been infected with RSV during pregnancy. Surprising, isn't it? But you'll be even more shocked when you see creatures so bizarre they reach this level. This phenomenon occurs not only in animals but also in humans. 8. The bird has 2 heads and 2 beaks. Just hearing the title alone makes you feel a bit